I am Chitra Devi, Assistant Professor in Department of Commerce, Dera Janabagam College, Autonomous, Erivula. Today we talk about the topic is company law. Company law, also known as company law or enterprise law, is the body of law governing the rights, relations, and the conduct persons, companies, organizations, and business. The main purpose of company law defines the rules and responsibilities and accountability of directors, officers, and management. Company law is said to be a set of several legal factors that control the formation, operation, and dissolution of a company with regard to the senior management of the company and board of directors, their responsibilities, roles, and accountability, stakeholders' rights and equitable treatment, transparency, timely disclosures, legal and regulatory compliances, and approximate risk management measures to safeguard and advance the interests to the stakeholders. The Companies Act of 2013 aims to improve corporate governance. Definition of the company law. Company law, also known as the corporate law or business law, refers to the body of legislation and legal practices that govern the creation, operation, and dissolution of companies. It encompasses a variety of legal principles and regulations that ensure companies operate within the bounds of the law and protect the rights and interests of all stakeholders, including shareholders, employees, creditors, and the public. Characteristics of a company: separate legal entity. A company is a separate legal entity, one of the most distinctive features of a company as compared to other organizations. Limited liability. One of the primary advantages of a company is limited liability. Perceptual succession. Company has a continuous existence independence of its members. Transferability of shares. The shares held by a shareholders of a company and the transferability by nature. Common seal. Even though the company its own company is an artificial person, it works through the directors. The centralized management. It is an organizational structure where a small handful of individuals make most of the decisions in a company. Raising capital, a process through which a company raises funds from the external sources to achieve its strategic goals. Regulate by law. Some common synonyms are regulate by law or canon law, ordinance, perceptual rule, and statute. Separate ownership and management. Placing the management of the firm under the responsibility and professional who are not in owners. Classification of company. The companies on the basis of liabilities, companies limited by shares, companies limited by guarantee, unlimited companies, companies on the basis of members, one person companies, private companies, public companies, companies on the basis of control, holding and subsidiary companies, associate companies. Companies by limited by guarantee. A company limited by guarantee, CLG, is a type of company where the liability of members in the event of a company is bound up is limited to a amount listed in the company's articles or constitutions. Most have no share capital, although rate exceptions list. Unlimited company. An unlimited company or private unlimited company is a hybrid company incorporated with or without a share capital, but where the legal liability of the members or shareholders is not limited. That is, its members or shareholders have a joint and several non-limited obligation to meet any insufficiency in the assets of the company to enable settlement of any outstanding financial liability in the event of the company's formal liquidation. Companies on the basis of the size or number of persons in the company. Private company. According to the section 268 of the Companies Act 2013, private company is defined as a company having a minimum paid up share capital as may be prescribed and which by its articles restricts the right to transfer its shares, it can be have a maximum of 200 members. Public company. Section 271 of the Companies Act 2013 defines a public company as a company that is not classified as a private company and has a minimum paid up share capital as prescribed by law. One-person company. The Companies Act 2013 also provides for a new type of business entity in the form of a company in which only one person makes the entire company. It is like a one-man army under Section 262. One-person company OPC means a company that has only one person as a member. Companies on the basis of control holding company. A holding company is a company that owns one or more other companies. These other companies are called subsidiary companies because they are controlled by the holding company. So the holding company is like the parent company and the subsidiary company or its smaller companies, subsidiary companies. Subsidiary company is a company that is both owned and controlled by another company. The owning company is called a parent company or a holding company. The parent company of a subsidiary company may be the sole owner or one of the several owners of the company. Associate company. An associate company, in its broadest sense, is a corporation in which a parent company possesses an ownership stake. Usually, the parent company owns only a monetary stake of the associate company as opposed to a subsidiary company in which a majority stake is owned. The actual definition varies greatly from judician to judician and in different fields as the concept of associate company is used in economics, accounting, taxation, securities and beyond. Companies, government company, government company under Section 245 of the Companies Act 2013 is essentially defined as any company in which not less than 51 percentage of the paid up share capital is held by the central government or any state government or governments or partially by the central government and partially by one or more state governments and includes a company which is a subsidiary company of such government company. Non-government organization. Associate companies, according to Section 26 of the Companies Act 2013, when one company owns at least 20% of the shares of another company, the second company is considered an associate company of the first one. Foreign companies. A company, as per Section 242 of the Companies Act, means a company or a corporate body that is incorporated outside India, which either has a place of business in India, whether by itself or through an agent, either physically or through an electronic mode, and conducts any business activity in India in any other manner. Thank you.